walking around. Selena goes around and says, hey, I'm going to rob this place just for fun, just because we're passing it, I guess. And it's a place she's robbed before. She starts a fight, gets in the back room to try and pick up the money. They come in before she gets a chance to go away. Tie her up. They're about to torture her, I guess. Pull her fingernails off, squash her fingers with pliers, something along those lines. And yeah, she's obviously a little concerned. And here's the funny, I just find it funny how Bruce 2 just doesn't even come in to save the day. He literally looks like he just came in like accidentally, like oops, sorry, like Mr. Magoo or something like that. But yeah, he comes in and they try to attack him, and like those boxing lessons, he's got fast reflexes. He manages to disarm and get Selena out of there as they attack him with a knife. Later, as they're going around, they see that Bruce got cut and it's causing him a little faintness. So Selena ends up looking at his scar, and he also his scar from the knife, and also sees scars from previously. And she understands that's not really Bruce, it's someone else. So she's concerned, but he passes out, and she ends up taking him back to the roof and stitches him up. And they have a nice little interaction about loneliness and friendship, and how her mom left her and her dad's gone and everything, and he has no friends. So they bond a little bit, and like a boss, he seizes the moment, kisses Selena, and she didn't seem to hate it. She didn't seem to love it. She seemed confused, but I guess happy, maybe. But yeah, so they have a nice little friendship. Later on, Bruce does end up finding them after the police find his car and tell him where it is. So they deduce he's at Selena's. So they go there. They find him. Selena's gone for the moment. And yeah, Bruce is angry too that he left. And Bruce just like starts yelling at Bruce 2. And Bruce 2's like, maybe you're yelling because you don't know what you want, and I'm the one who's with Selena all day. And he's probably got a point. But yeah, he ends up saying, hey, you know what? I don't think Gotham's right for me. And he says he's going to leave. And he jumps off the roof. Straight up jumps off the roof, lands like I think 10, 20 stories down or something. I can't tell exactly, but yeah. But not before he says, tell Selena thanks for the kiss to Bruce. So he jumps down and he says he's leaving Gotham. And later on we see he's walking down the streets and a limo picks him up, comes up behind him, picks him up, says, hey, we want to talk to you and we've got a problem for you. And it's the Court of Owls lady who we met in the season premiere, and Talon the assassin. He injects him with something and they put him in the car and take him away. So I mean, obviously if he was born in Hugo Strange's lab, it's probably safe bet to say that they helped grow that clone. And I just gotta say, is this show meant to make us hate Bruce? Because I cannot understand, because after this happens, they go home, they're talking about Selena and all that stuff and the doppelganger, and he asks Alfred, do you think she was thinking of me when she kissed him? And then he's like slowly sips his tea and is like, I think she was thinking of me. And I'm like, you didn't help her. You didn't care enough to actually put down your life for a few minutes to go take care of her. And you're wondering if she thought about you as she was kissing another guy who looked like you. Like that, I don't know. Is this show purposely trying to make us angry that he's Bruce? Like, more and more I see this, the more and more I think, okay, maybe they're not actually going for Bruce to be Batman in this universe. It could be like a Flashpoint Paradox thing or something. Maybe Selena ends up being Batman or Batwoman or something like that in the future. Because I just do not see her being Catwoman. I do not see him being Batman. Because he is really just bothering me at this point. And it's annoying because him and Selena were one of the main reasons I started watching the show in season 1. But, so that's something to look into. I hope they're just biding their time, but they really got to get into it with Bruce, because like I said, he's got to leave at some point to train, so they should be maximizing this relationship while they can. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. Overall, I give this episode like 6.5 out of 10. Definitely had room for improvement, but definitely had some shock moments that I really enjoyed. And we'll see what happens next week. I'm excited to see what happens. So we'll look for that. So guys, anyway, if you guys can like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff, I'd appreciate it. I'm Manishrim. Thanks. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.